Alright, so in today's video, I got the Platinum Trophy on one of the most unique games I have done on the channel, the Game of Thrones Telltale game. This is one of many Telltale games that is no longer available on digital stores due to the company going out of business and losing the rights to the Game of Thrones copyright. But it's also one of the more unknown Telltale games with many people having no clue that it exists to begin with. And that's because it came out way back in 2014 when Game of Thrones was popping off. In total, the game holds 49 trophies including the Platinum, spanning across 6 episodes with 8 trophies per episode from simply completing the respectable chapters between them. It's a very standard list for a Telltale game. Nothing is missable, everything is story, so it's very easy to complete, meaning you pretty much just have to beat the game for the Platinum. In total, it took me 10 hours to finish, and yeah, drop a like and subscribe or I'll cut off your ball sack.
What did he say?
Also, shout out to my boy Slick who sent me this game and a few other real Telltale games he wasn't using. Bro is for real the GOAT.
I love you, bitch.
So starting off the game was stage 1, just play and finish it. Yeah, it's very simple and we get to enjoy ourselves today instead of stressing about missable trophies and all of that. The main plot for this game surrounds House Forrester, who is a new family inside of the Game of Thrones universe. All the characters in this game are sort of like background characters from the show intertwined with the main people, who also are in the game, and it's always fun to see them here and there. But focusing on the first chapter of episode 1, it has us playing as one of the many main characters being named Garrett, who is a squire to Lord Forrester, the main dude in charge of his house. And the game's opening has us at the Red Wedding. For those of you who don't know about Game of Thrones and the lore behind the series, this wedding was supposed to help a lot in a war going on, but instead the bad guys just turned on everybody here and surprise attacked us, killing literally everybody at the wedding. It was genuinely insane watching this. Those who know, if you get what I'm saying. He knows, dude, he knows. Uh-oh. I'm warned low. I can't, dude. Oh god! Oh god! Oh, I mean, okay. I feel kind of bad now, dude. It wasn't a personal decision. This is for the greater good. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, it's probably too late anyway. Oh shit! It blended in. Okay, we're playing now, boys. We're in it now. If those of you who don't know, the Red Wedding is when this like lord house went to somebody else's house for a wedding and they just murdered them all. That's why it's called the Red Wedding. Everyone's just stabbing each other in the neck. Oh, I hate it. I hate neck stuff.
What do you mean by that?
It's an all-out war. What is that? I'm crawling. Why don't we just walk around it? I feel like this could have been done a lot easier than it has been being done, but it's fine. Yup, easy. Yup, easy. Yup, easy. Uh-oh. Oh, tap. I gotta tap. Oh, God. I'm getting choked out. No! What are we doing just staring at each other for? Bro, this guy has an arrow in his chest. Do we really think he's gonna make it?
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Okay.
You gave him your word. All right. We gotta hold up our word. Don't look back. What's he gonna do with it? Hash it, bro? Nope, he's dead. What? Don't f***ing stare, bro. Run away. Yeah, run, dude. You can't just be staring. Oh, why is he moving like that? Hey, nice. Oh, that classic intro music. That's definitely copyrighted, right? Yeah. Now that's chapter 1 finished of episode 1. Chapter 2 then picks up and it's very fast. The way Telltale organizes these chapters of this game is a little bit odd. Some are upwards of 20 to 30 minutes long, where others are short as 2 minutes, so that's something. But this chapter quite literally just consisted of us confronting some evil soldiers at our house, and rest in peace to the fam is all I gotta say. Fly high. Just instantly failed. Hey, I was gonna say all it takes is one good hit, but we've lost the sword now, so. Oh, yep, that's exactly what I imagined would happen. Oh, you getting a little worried? You getting a little afraid? The pig farmer might farm your pig? I mean, I don't know. What the fuck? What? Okay, dude. He's throwing. Oh god. That's what he was trying to. Oh god, a tap X. Easy. Oh, man, now we can't walk for the rest of our life. Finish that bitch off. There's no mercy in the wild.
I have a family.
No mercy. No mercy. Oh, and I got a trophy for that. Damn it, we didn't kill that guy. I thought we killed them all. Alright, well that's probably not good, but hey. We got rid of a few witnesses at least.
I tried to stop them.
Oh, okay, rest in peace. Bit of a sudden death there, but hey.
That's what I'm saying.
Chapter 3 then begins, and we are at House Forrester officially now, where the remnants of the family itself reside. Remember, the main dude just got killed in Chapter 1, so it's kind of in shambles. But this chapter consisted of a lot of talking. That's essentially all that happened during it. We meet a lot of the main characters we will see for the rest of the game inside of House Forrester, but overall what happened was Garrett got in trouble for killing those soldiers at his house because, I mean, we're down on our knees right now, and Garrett basically bit the ball sack, which is just not allowed. So Duncan, who was her uncle and a part of the higher-ups of House Forrester, decides it's best that we just go to the wall. For those that don't know what the wall is, it's like the exile for criminals in this land. You become a part of a group there called the Night's Watch, who defend the wall from wildlings, giants, white walkers, etc. Basically any threat to the Seven Kingdoms. But after you ride away, the chapter ends off with the trophy popping. Oh, just I was like, was he not gonna take it? I had to take it. Imagine I was just like throws it in a pond, quarter-mile down the road. Damn, that episode was very uneventful. Or that chapter, I guess, not episode. Not much going on. And that trend would remain for the 4th chapter as well. This time we take control of Ethan, who is the eldest born son of the Forrester family currently available, and the new king or lord, I guess, of the house. You get called in for an important meeting with one of the many opposing houses to us who just literally eviscerated our family because they found out about those guards Garrett killed in chapter 2, and they are asking for his head. We basically just tell them he has already been taken care of, and they're pissed at that. Also, spoiler, this game is like insanely hard to get the right choice on. I literally failed on every moment. It was a spectacle, to say the least.
That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll
Dude, we're so screwed, bro. This is like a lose-lose, dude. We're so fucked. Bro, we just told you he went to the wall.
If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
It smells like diarrhea outside. Methane check.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Huh?
I don't even know what that means, but I wanted to see how it was pronounced, really. That's the only reason I selected it. Fuck you. Alright, I don't really know if we accomplished much of anything good, but we have done it. Yeah, let's just say Ethan Boy here's new lordship might be short-lived. It's not funny. Anyways, on the next chapter, we then teleport to a new storyline, being that of Mira Forrester, the eldest daughter of the House Forrester. She is a handmaiden to Lady Marjorie in King's Landing, and there is so much goddamn lore inside of King's Landing that if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, I'm not even gonna bother explaining it. But Mira's entire storyline, like literally for the entire 10 hours of gameplay we have today, is pretty much just her sucking up to people and trying to get help for her family from King's Landing. She, or I guess me, essentially fail at this, so it's pretty sick. But yeah, her chapters are just boring, and it's just a lot of talking and talking and talking. My ex-girlfriend would have loved this shit with how much she was always yapping, goddamn. But this chapter actually doesn't end with Mira's endless yapping about her family. Instead, we swap back to Garrett real fast and see how his journey to the wall is going, and it's not going great, to say the least. Do we have to get spotted?
Wait a minute.
Oh shit. The guy was turning around very slow. Oh, they're going to kill him, bro.
Never mind.
How does he not?
We've wasted enough time
Yep.
already.
Perfect hiding spot. He'll never know. So what would happen if we ran? Would we have just f***ing died? And that still wasn't the end of this chapter. You see what I mean about the lengths just being so different? It's kind of wild. But the ending of it had us as Ethan once more, and you do like your first act as Lord and deal with some dude who was stealing swords and shit because he thought we were all gonna die or something. I chose the more violent approach dealing with it because, come on, man. At least steal some bread or something useful. Swords are meant for the soldiers. We can't just be having that.
Oh, Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Should we brutally murder him or not? We should probably not do this in the middle of the fucking town, but whatever.
Take his fingers. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Chop. Good cut, honestly. Hey, there we go. Another trophy from cutting off a guy's fingers.
Ew!
Anyways, the game then transitions into the next chapter right away while we are still here. And this one was the polar opposite of the previous chapter, being very quick, only taking a few minutes of dialogue to unlock the next trophy. And inside of all of the chatting, we chose a sentinel who was like our right-hand man, and both of these dudes eagerly wanted it, and there was basically just a lot of bickering. It's honestly annoying how much they argue.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
It's war times and we need a war leader.
God's be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this. A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Alright, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Quiet. You are not a part of this discussion. So we are now in the final chapter of the first episode, and it again just picks up where we are. But this one had a very, interesting thing happen. Lord Bolton, or Ramsay Snow of the Boltons, came to visit. Again, if you watch Game of Thrones, you recognize this piece of shit. He is legitimately my least favorite person in the show, and I genuinely hate him with a passion. But he comes in demanding lots, and we can't quite meet these demands. It ultimately ends with a tragedy, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say right now.
Let her go.
She's quite pretty. Your sister.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
God, I want to stab this guy so bad. Oh my God, they killed him.
You done?
But I don't want the brave
Damn.
lord.
I did not expect him to just die like that. That's crazy.
Lovely meeting all of you.
God, this dude's pure evil. Dude, how bad did I mess up? Oh my God. That was messed up, bro. After that concluded, the game then does a little teaser for the next episode, and they do this between every single episode, by the way. But after the preview is over, the episode 1 completion trophy then pops, and we are now on to the second episode of 6 in the game. So dramatic. Alright, that's the first episode done. So, chapter 1 of episode 2 begins, and we see a new storyline open up. This one relating to Asher Forrester, who is the illegitimate oldest son of House Forrester. And I say this because he was sort of exiled or sent away because of some actions he did in the past. Basically, he's just super violent, and he now lives in a very dangerous area, constantly running from people, stealing from them, etc. Overall, his storyline is very combat-based, and it's hype as f***, to be honest. Oh, damn, bro. It's always the neck, man. All right, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Please, let's fight. Please. Please, I need it. I need it. Flip that table. Yup, kick that table. Yup. Oh, right there. Dude, the cursor is so high sensitivity. It's insane. Yeah. Watch out, dude. Watch out. Ooh. Oh. Now that's what I wish this game was more like.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
He probably doesn't even know his whole entire family is dead, including his brother who... Yeah, everybody's dead. Chapter 2 then starts after the classic Game of Thrones intro. We find out that Roderick, who was that dude that died from that horse, or I guess allegedly died from a horse, isn't actually dead. Nope, he's alive and well. Maybe not well, but he's alive. And this is a big deal since now that Ethan just got taken out, we need someone to run the house, which in turn is now Roderick's job. This chapter was basically just him getting caught up and healed, sort of, and yeah, that's about it. He can stand. Just collapses like immediately. First step he collapses. Oh. There we go. Did I already get one? Oh yeah, I did already get one. Dude, I smoked some weed last night. I can't remember shit right now. Chapter 3 is now here once more, and it takes place at the wall with Garrett finally showing up. This chapter is also very fast, taking only 4 minutes to finish, and it entirely just has us show up at the wall, get introduced to a few people, and then it's over with the trophy popping. He was no killer.
Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death.
Alright, bro. Thanks for the confidence. Damn, we're burning through these episodes. Holy shit. In the next chapter, flip back over to House Forrester and Roderick. Again, it was more of the usual chit-chat chapter, getting things somewhat organized among each other and setting up some plans on how to deal with the shitstorm we currently have upon us. Overall, nothing major happens, and then it ends with, again, the trophy pop. Damn, this chapter is going by fast as hell. Or this episode, or whatever. So finally, in this following chapter, something actually happens. Not with Mira though, because again, her entire story arc is just dialogue, and it's boring, man. I'm sorry, it's just boring. But thankfully, you do play as Garrett at the wall in the middle of it, doing some training before it swaps back to Mira and then ends with her, unfortunately. I always really liked the combat in Telltale games. I always thought it was fun. It's like so easy, but it's also easy to mess up. Oh. Why does the guy keep doing these like side eyes?
However, I know your house needs this. I'll consider the arrangement.
Dude, it's literally always maybe not.
Of course. You have to do something for me.
The pressures of family. That chapter was longer than the first 4 combined. It's so odd. Oh, there's this guy again. Yup, we're back with Asher once more, the peak storyline of this game, if I do say so for myself. Unfortunately, it's very quick and it ends sooner than it begins, just like half of my relationships with the ladies have gone. But you again play as Mira, you do some BS, and then it swaps back to Roderick, and we encounter the fat evil man once more. He also bends us over. Literally, I'm not joking, it's insane.
Neil,
I'm not kissing this man, bro. Can I kill this guy?
Please. It means nothing.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. This game pisses me off.
Very good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a
Bro, it literally never ends, dude.
I'm going to kill that man.
Hell yeah. Okay, final. We need something, man. The family's dying. The family's dying. We're dying out here. This is the final chapter of episode 2, and as Gary, you just kind of mingle at the wall before it once more swaps to Mira, and I'm not gonna lie, I may have fibbed about her storyline being entirely dialogue because I forgot they do try to assassinate that bitch, and this is the one and only high action part of her storyline, but hey, it was pretty cool. Oh yeah, this girl's like doing some midnight little sneaky link with the cold boy. The boy that don't shower. The boy that bathes in fire.
I am sorry about this, Mira. But you've made enemies of the wrong people.
Damn. Better hope nobody saw that.
What does it look like? He tried to kill me.
Why would he do that?
Nigga, what the fuck?
Throw that knife away, dude. Someone's gonna get that knife. Someone's gonna find that knife. So that's all the chapters done. The game then shows us the funeral for Ethan, some more cutscenes, and that typical teaser trailer that ended off with episode 2's trophy popping afterwards. Oh, just suddenly like ends. I don't want to join your f***ing club, Telltale.
Oh my god!
Now with episode 3 beginning, we're almost halfway through the platinum, and this first chapter focuses entirely on Asher's storyline and them trying to escape the band of soldiers that are after them. You end up reaching a dead end and have to hurry and find this cave nearby that should be here because we heard it or something. I don't know, maybe we're schizophrenic. But after you do find it and enter it, there is just a f***ing dragon inside, and yeah, it's a mess. Is there a dragon in here? There's no way there's a dragon in here. Oh my god, there is. Bro, we're gonna get destroyed by this thing. Whoa. It's gonna just blow fire on everybody.
Take my hand. Hurry it.
Bro, arm's gonna fall off. Oh, press the wrong one. That's fine. This looks like a mobile game ad. It literally looked like a mobile game ad, bro. What are we doing? Chapter 2 then picks up, and this one is entirely focused on Garrett, this time in Castle Black. You end up being given all roles in the Night's Watch, and Garrett gets Ranger, which is the quote-unquote best role and the one most people seek after. You and the boys then go on the pledge in the woods, and I promise, no gay shit happens, but we got a trophy after that's cool. Thanks, Jon. Thanks, Jon Snow. I love you. I love you, Jon Snow.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Hey. So this next chapter is still majorly in Castle Black. Duncan, who is our uncle as we know, shows up with a delivery for the wall, and he also gives us this map to the North Grove, which is this mysterious place that apparently holds riches beyond our dreams that are going to help us bring House Forrester back to the glory it deserves. But then it swaps over to Mira once again, and let's just skip over that. I can't with her story. It's actually pretty good to fall asleep to. But before the chapter ends, you go to Roderick once more, and poor guy just can't catch a break. Whitehill, who is that evil, smelly fat guy, sends his fourth-born son to run House Forrester to make sure we don't plot against them, and yeah, it's just one more pebble on the mountain of annoyance we have to deal with today.
You know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick, you can't let them do this.
Bro, what am I supposed to do?
I'm glad you see the order of things.
It's a long fight.
Come on.
Ugh. Dude, this game is so frustrating. Anyways, next chapter was one of the most mundane of the game. Literally just a bunch of talking back and forth, and yeah, not much happens besides us finding out how screwed we are between various storylines. It does end off, however, with Roderick doing a secret meeting with Lord Whitehill's daughter. Low-key, she a bitch. She is a major bitch, but yeah, that's that for this chapter. Interesting, so there is a traitor amongst us. There's... This is Among Us before it was Among Us. Yeah, this chapter opens with us once more just being berated, and in our own home is crazy. I can't even begin to describe the amount of first-hand, or I guess second-hand, whatever annoyance I felt playing this game. It genuinely feels like at no moment we're doing good. Just the entire game we're getting shit on. It's insane. But you play as Roderick first, and then Garrett once again, and it finishes off with us as Asher, lining up some deals to get us an army so we can rush home and save the day, or so we think that is. Hell yeah, baby. But anyways, in this chapter, there's some combat right away, which was a ton of fun. I wish Telltale made this game have more fighting in it. It's like the only good part of it. I can't stand the never-ending downfall of our house. It's just demoralizing. But this first part with Garrett had us confront that dude that killed our father and sister, because he also was sent to the wall for doing that. Literally just salt in the wound at this point. Just doing my, my work. Somebody out the gate? Somebody coming up? Yeah, they are. Oh, why should be that guy?
Pig farm.
Yep. Aren't we supposed to not fight him though? Did we promise Jonathan that we wouldn't fight? He's pouting. Aww.
I never did tell you about your father, did I?
So stupid, dude.
We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe.
You're not worth it.
Did we actually fight this guy? Ah.
Too bad your
We're gonna
father
betray
didn't
Jonathan.
fight.
Just literally, quite literally just disappeared. I can literally do that right now, look. The rest of the chapter then had a very bland follow-up to the murder we just did. You literally just play as Roderick and get the shit kicked out of you. And that's not an understatement. We got kicked. Literally kicked.
Even broken, he's twice the man you are.
I bet this makes you angry, eh?
Get up, Roderick.
Stay down, my lord.
Dude, this shit has to come to an end, bro. If there's a whole nother episode of this, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Now you need to
It drives me crazy.
You can be Lord Roderick.
Like, bro, give me an AR-15 or something. One more episode, or one more chapter in this episode. Yup, and this last chapter was very, very fast, lasting only a few minutes. Not the first time I've had that happen. What the fuck? But you literally just talk to Roderick's sister and then swap over to Amira for like 30 seconds. The trophy pops. Easy peasy. Also, this led into the trailer preview and episode 3 trophy pop like usual. Yes, sir. Damn, that was the fastest chapter ever. What the hell? That was like literally 2 minutes long. There we go. That is third episode finished. So we're officially halfway through. And so far, we have not really done much besides get our dick kicked. But it's fine. It'll make the retribution that much better. So, the first chapter of episode 4 then begins, and this one was very fast and honestly uneventful. Pretty much what happens is we got caught killing that piece of shit from before who basically begged us to fight him, and I told everybody it was self-defense, but they didn't believe us. So you just get thrown in jail, awaiting execution the next day, and that's it with the first way popping after. Man, this is bullshit. Chapter 2 then had us ask Khaleesi, who is the famous blonde bombshell of Game of Thrones, for an army. She basically says no unless we help her with the attack on Meridian, I think, which is the city of slaves. She just hates with her full heart. And the entire chapter is like 3 minutes and just dialogue until we make a plan. So yeah, simple as can be. There we go. Another one bites the dust. So with the following chapter beginning, this one thankfully had something cool happen, and it's also substantially long. First, we play as Roderick can meet up with his lost love, who also brings her brother and offers us help with our current situation and how our home has been overrun.
My father won't see reason.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take him down.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
I've been waiting 4 episodes for this moment to happen. The hell was that? Ooh, we have a little sniper squad. I see, I see.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Aw. What do we gotta lose? That a boy. That a boy. Elena won't forget that. Thanks for telling me, game. I would hope she wouldn't, but at least we're confirming it. What the fuck? Anyway, the chapter then moves over to Mira's storyline and then back to Jared at the wall, still in jail. However, we escape because, duh, this storyline is like the only one where anything happens, so, I mean, what do we really expect? Also, this does top off the chapter with him, so that's fun. This thing is not budging, bro. No, it's not. You lying ass mother. Interesting. We're all gonna get executed now. Imagine we get caught, they just execute all 3 of us. End of storyline. Alright, shut up, bro. We need all the help we can get, so please don't be a dick. Oh, dude, we're bringing him. We've got to bring him. The more the merrier, because then if we're running, I guarantee you we're faster than him, so he can take the fall and he can get beat up. There's the tree with the face, the glory hole tree. Steven about to come. It definitely just moved. Unless I'm tripping, that thing definitely just moved. Back with Roderick now in the next chapter, we began the takeover of our home again. Those little archer guys played a big role, and we managed to retake back the crib and throw all of those bad dudes in jail. This also was the entire chapter, but hey, it did feel good to get a win, even if it might not actually be a win. Spoiler! Let's do it. Nah, you're dead, bro. You're dead. Come on. Come on. We're done. We're done doing this shit. We gotta kill him. We gotta kill somebody, bro. I need to kill. I need to kill somebody for my own sanity. You are dead now. You will die now.
What are your orders?
Kill him. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, angry boy? Shoot him too. He's moving. Shoot him. He's moving. Shoot him. He's moving. Shoot him. Get rid of him. Dude, I don't even care if we die doing this. If we die from this, bro, I'm gonna kill him. I don't care.
You need to stop.
No one gets in or out.
Is that, I think we did that right. I think we played that right. Obviously, I wanted to kill him. They'll have to come in another time. So back at it, this next chapter was a slow one. Nothing happened once more besides dialogue. We found out some things, I guess, but it really doesn't matter or help our cause. It just deepens the lore or hatred in our souls, and yeah, here's a trophy after another boring ass chapter in this game that seemingly is going nowhere. There we go, baby. Let's go. However, in the following chapter, it kicks off right away with some action. And the Night's Watch boys are getting into a bit of a scuffle against the wildlings, which are the natives of this land, and it was pretty fun. Oh, you want to fight it, do you? Oh. Yeah, I get pussy. Oh, come on now. This fucking wildling bitch. Kill her. Kill her. Kill this bitch. Kill her. Kill her. Easy. Oh, you got away with a lot of good stuff. Bro, it's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it, trust me. There's like 1 onion in there.
Just don't do it.
What have you done?
I didn't know that I would hit the shot.
She was running away.
Bro, she just stole her shit. What do you want from me?
You calm the fuck down! There's a missing point!
Anyways, moving on from that, the rest of the chapter was pretty slow until we started playing as Asher once more. And we've officially began the raid of the City of Slaves, which we need to help liberate to get our army, as stated earlier. However, almost right away, our little girlfriend of sorts recognizes a slave lord because she used to be one of the slaves. And, yeah, you guess what happens next. Bro, just let her kill the guy, dude.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
Damn, the double. Ugh. If anything, it's good riddance, you know what I'm saying? Good riddance, yeah. And in this chapter, it's again more of the usual. However, the never-ending chit-chat finally does come to a peak, or a high point if you will. Lord Whitehill invited us to his house for a meeting, which was really just more extortion, and we asked for Roderick's younger brother Ryan to be returned, and in turn, he just holds him at knife point. But once we tell him we have his son, he ends up agreeing to some trade-off, which may or may not actually happen. We'll get into it. But then it ends off with Asher once more doing cool things in the conclusion of the chapter. Oh. Alright, he ain't lying now. There ain't no beacon no more. There we go, baby. 4th episode finished. Before the episode does end, however, you see Roderick return once more to home after the meeting, and unfortunately, Lord Bolton made a surprise appearance, which is not good because, you know, we've kind of been just defying his orders at every chance we get, so yeah, it's not good. But this does end off the episode with a trophy, so W. Alright, I have no idea what that was, but okay. Oh god, I just choked a little bit, sorry. Episode 5 then begins, and I want this to be over. We still haven't accomplished anything. But this episode holds a lot of setting up for the finale, like you would expect. The first chapter had us get escorted by Ramsay Bolton to the woods, where he flayed that dude that helped us retake our home. He then kills him, and we then have to clean up the mess, and that dude's sister, who is Roderick's lover, also shows up, and yeah, it's just bad news for everybody.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you.
We're all gonna die together tomorrow. Don't worry. Hey, there we go. Set down our deeds. What the fuck does that mean? But the next chapter then begins, and it was another very, very heavily dialogue-fueled episode with the typical rotation ending with us in the woods once more. And some White Walkers showed up. I also had enough of the dialogue, so I did just walk away as it ran out, and yeah, I got the trophy while being absent. My apologies. Alright, I'm gonna go pee.
Dinner.
Tell me if anything happens.
It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while.
Fuck! Look out!
And I got a trophy, what the f***? Sorry. The third chapter then began. This one was mostly about Asher's storyline and us earning the respect of these bloodthirsty soldiers we were going to take with us to help House Forrester in the war. You have to beat this one guy in a fight to earn their respect, and yeah, it was actually kind of hard. I ended up failing, which is surprising to say the least. I just missed that. Oh my god, did I just die? Bro. One, okay. Alright.
You're stupid, Glenn. Your stupid rules.
Damn, bro. No mercy.
And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you.
I'm gonna predict we have 15 people that join us. 15 people. Anyways, moving on, we are then back as Garrett, and you fight a ton of White Walkers for half this chapter, but then it does end with Mira, and it's just balls like usual. Oh my god. We do not sow. I thought that said snow. Bro, I need to get a dyslexia test, because I'm convinced that I have it. Yeah, I actually do think I'm retarded, like, medically, but this following chapter was deadass a minute long, and then it just ends with us all hopping on the ship to finally head back to House Forrester with Asher. Hell yeah.
I'll show them their bed.
Yes. Oh, we have four people. No, 5 people. We got 5 people. Let's go. Okay. That's close to my guess of 15.
And you found your soldiers.
We have 5 people,
Will
okay?
be glad of your return.
We're so it's over, dude. I don't understand like how they split up the chapters in this game. Like they're all, some of them are like 2 minutes long. That chapter was 2 minutes long, but then others are like 40 minutes. It's crazy. It's so weird. And speaking of weird chapters, this next one had us as Mira once more. And once more, you do fucking nothing, and you just chat up a dwarf in a prison cell like it's the bad ending of goddamn Snow White. But hey, here's a trophy. Well, that went horribly. Oh well. I'm convinced that the ending of this game, we're all just gonna die. I don't think that there's any resolve to be had. I think we're just dead. Hey, don't spoil it, but at least my boy Roderick got some pussy, baby. Let's go. Yeah, this chapter showed us Roderick's game, and shout out, bro. But the rest of it had us finally find this rat that was sending off our planes to Whitehill for the entire game, and it was Duncan, that piece of shit. So we punish him. It's gonna be Duncan, dude. I guarantee you it.
Now.
It's gonna be the uncle.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Ugh, this bitch is just tell me, bro. It's Duncan, bro. I'm telling you. I actually am very just disappointed in that. Yep, I know it, dude.
Oh. My lord, you scared me after.
This motherfucker. What a dumbass. Seriously, what a dumbass. I didn't expect it to be him, but I kind of felt like it was. It's crazy, bro. That guy was balls deep 10 minutes ago, and now he's killing a man. Game of Thrones. So moving on, the episode again comes to an end, and it ends off with us just going to meet Asher and his army, if you could call it that. It looks more like a breakfast club, but it goes great for somebody. Dude, we literally brought like five people. I just can't get past that.
What?
Uh-oh.
Get that gate open.
Bro, how do you not notice that they're there? What the fuck? How do we not know they're here? We're so screwed, bro. Come on, big man. Come on, clutch up. Oh my god, he's doing it. No!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
We're so screwed, bro. Of course. The Achilles heel.
I came here for you.
Stay by my brother's side. He's your family now.
I will, little brother.
Damn, bro, I feel bad, dude. I like this guy.
Rip their fucking hearts out.
How bad have I messed up this game? I don't even want to know how badly I've messed up this game. I hate both these guys so much, bro. How is he so well healed? Well, I'll add that to the bucket of failures that we've endured today. God, man. Alrighty, so it is now the final episode of the game. Here's when it all comes to a close, at least, kind of. The first chapter had us as Gerard, and we finally find the North Grove. But we also get chased by a polar bear as we found it, so yeah, that's something. Polar bear! What do we get from here? Like, what are we gonna find that's so damn special?
Wait. No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
I'm so lost, bro. I feel like, I don't know, dude. The thing about this game is it's gonna end on cliffhangers with pretty much everything. That's from what I've heard, which is just great. We're gonna learn nothing, probably. Yeah, pretty much. But hey, the second chapter had us back as Mira once more. Just throw it in the trash. And then you play as Roderick, but nothing of anything happens besides us planning for a war and the trophy pops. Where else we're gonna die? Everybody is going to die. Before that, we got to get to the end, and again we have another chapter where literally nothing besides talking happens. I know I've complained a lot about this game having a ton of dialogue, but holy shit. For a game that never got a follow-up, pretty much is leaving us with no conclusions, this game loves to talk and talk and talk for literally no point since the game just ends. But you'll see, and here's this chapter's trophy. Odds that they all die? 10 out of 10 odds, by the way. But then the next chapter has us as Mira doing some bullshit. Back as JR doing some other bullshit. And this North Grove mystical place, by the way, was literally just Lord Forrester's bastard kid's living place. Nothing special is here at all. It's just a bunch of inbreds. So W game for hyping up nothing at all. And again, here is another trophy. Nothing happens in this chapter once more. Oh, what the fuck are we doing, Telltale? There we go. Yeah, I hate Mira, so let's just skip over her again. She is literally pointless, but this chapter also sucks. All you do is talk to her, and then it swaps to Jared, and we do a ritual, which was pretty weird, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Hey, man. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Thankfully, in this next chapter, since we are nearing the end of the game, something major does happen. You play as Roderick, and all hits the fan. We devised the plan to sneak into the White Hill camp and kill him because cutting off the head of the snake might just win us the war, or it might do nothing and just leave them without the fat guy. So we did it anyways.
It's over.
This guy.
I underestimated you, Cripple. But it won't do you any good. My soldiers are already tearing down your gates.
Who cares, bro? You're gonna die anyway. Roderick's fine. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, he's fine, bro. He's fine.
My son.
It's not funny. We might lose the battle, but we won't lose the war. Just kidding. We're definitely losing everything, bro. This game is impossible to win, bro. I swear to God. Damn. In the wound is crazy. Damn. Final words. I guess not. I'd say that went about as well as it could have gone. We're so screwed, though. Bro, I don't know. Does it matter? We're not... You know what? Let's march south. It don't even matter, bro. This game's about to be over.
May the gods guide us and protect us.
I mean, we're screwed no matter what, dude. Yeah, that's the end of the game, so. There was no sequel, so we will never find out what's gonna happen. It kind of sucks, right? Because, like, we really didn't... we accomplished practically nothing. Ah, yes. Our band of 10 inbred soldiers will surely save the day. And this bitch. Oh, she saved the kid. Oh, let's go. This is like all set up for like a game that just never happened, which I don't really know why. A lot of people played this back in the day. It has a ton of players on PSN profiles. Like an absolutely insane amount. Like I've never seen a game have so many. Rest in peace, pretty much everybody. This game, bro, this is so hard. Like you literally, there's no right option, I swear. I don't know if I'm just an idiot, but yeah, that was the Game of Thrones game. Rest in peace to the sequel. Got hit by a bazooka. So that was the Game of Thrones Platinum Trophy experience. Yeah, kind of a shit game from Telltale. Usually these games end with something of importance, but this one pretty much just ends. You quite literally solve nothing. It's very much a cliffhanger. A lot of this game had filler, and if all of that filler dialogue, which I complained about throughout, actually led to something, then I wouldn't have complained, but it doesn't. So it literally just feels like I played this for nothing because nothing gets solved. So GG, I guess. Thanks for watching. Maybe one day Telltale will give us a season 2. That's never happening. That's never happening. Goodbye.